Read all about it. Not one, but two men leading the race for the Emperor's Cup. The one at the top of the division, and the one at the bottom. But would it stay that way at the day's end? Friday began with one injured wrestler wisely putting longer-term welfare first. Kyoku Taisei, still in agony from that left knee damage in Nagoya, has withdrawn, we presume convinced that this second win yesterday has preserved his salary. Both of his knees are brittle right now, but the left leg as a whole is of most concern, given its Achilles was also ruptured last September. Rest up, lad. Somehow still in one piece at 38 is Kasugano Stable's Aozora, competing in Mid-Division 3. As you'll see, he still has the movement too. Moving from a unigrad of 2006 to a unigrad of 2021. Sakaigawa Stable's Nishikawa only turned pro in March, but was already seeking his 20th win today. And he got it in emphatic style, bordering on the bodacious. Whereas yesterday we glimpsed the tender side of Orsoru, today we saw his best-known side, which made him a student sumo legend. This was his first meeting with ex-high school star Atami Fuji, now sporting his maiden top knot. Orsoru was in control for long periods with that firm inside right, and finally looked to have made ground on the left. But there are too many kilos to swing with just the one hand, and he required too big a foot adjustment to stay upright. He just hasn't been the same since his university coach died. Now, how about this for a lucky break? January concussion victim Shawna no Umi looked home and dry, his only concern, seemingly, whether he crushed hobbling Judge Nishikido. Maybe that was just it. Duty of care impelling him to step slightly leftwards and out of bounds. For opponent Shiba, just 6 rungs from his first salary, that slice of luck could change everything. In the second division Shiba so hopes to reach was 37-year-old Shohozan inspired by the feat of Aozora, we wonder. What most youngsters would give to have that agility as a weapon at the rope. The second-tier title race took a turn and a half once sole leader Daisho Maru was caught flush by Kaisho's boulder of a shoulder. That loss allowed 5 others to tie with him for the lead. Just before 3:30 came some news that, although sad, was rather expected. Orsoru's tonsillitis is in fact acute, and unlikely to disappear by tomorrow, as his first doctor's note said. He is now slated to miss 6 or 7 days, and must consider whether to return at all. Let's hope this is just a tiny downward kink in his general upward curve. Today's first top-level bout saw a rare form of key title action. Joint First Division leader Chianokuni versus Division 2 title chaser Sadanoumi, stepping up to the Division 1 schedule. And thanks to that left parry and beeline, the lower tier man won, meaning unlike last November, Chianokuni failed to go 6-0. We really haven't seen much of Endor since his May heroics, but there are signs he's recovering. That was a textbook example of balance manipulation. Frontal right, on tight at the second attempt, left guiding his foe upwards and backwards, then pulling away as the right drags forwards. Fighting at a similar level to May, Endor could well achieve something grand this time. Terutsuyoshi, meanwhile, may be advised to avoid opening day leg pulls. First opponents have an extra day to factor in everything he might do, and anticipate them. In the middle of a hectic tournament schedule, though, opponents' minds are full of other things, and more easily caught out. As for Friday's star entertainer, yes, for the second afternoon straight, it was Uda. I just pray he didn't hurt his knee. We spend a lot of time bemoaning bad pulls, but today I saw a rather good one. Chioshoma brings his man right across the body and in reach of a left belt grip, via which to attack further. And it's to Taganasho's great credit that he spins so quickly. Even then, Shawna has him backed up and just needs to find a way through, but wastes a chance by striking from afar. Ironclad Takonosho doesn't flinch at those, and works his way underneath for the final shunt. His cancelled Day 5 bout clearly left him none the blunter. "In fact, it helped me recover from my twisted leg on Day 4, he disclosed. "I was slightly concerned by the leg today, but don't feel impeded." Later, for the second time this week, did both Ozeki lose. Shodai lamenting his lack of initiative, Takakesho conceding he's in trouble, but preparing like crazy for tomorrow. That made it incumbent on the Yokozuna to restore some pride at the top of the chart. Now there is only one leader, and how he worked to get there. Takakage raising alarms with that inside right and driving knee, but unable to provide enough support from the left. Teru spoke only in platitudes again, Well, if that helps get results, why change? Okay, tomorrow, like him, I will sadly not be there, so see you again on Sunday.